What's up, Colo Nation? This is Al, your ColoKing speaking, and welcome to a VGC practice battle. I was sitting at the tables at the Premier Challenge the other weekend in this with this juniors player. I think it was juniors. He might have been seniors, but his name was Alexander, and he asked, his brother asked if we could battle, and ended up he battled my friend Dan, who's sitting next to me. But Alexander ended up battling me in a best of 3 match just for fun, and I liked a lot of the stuff that he brought with him. He had a really great team, I thought, and I was really impressed. So I hope you guys enjoy the battle. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, get the word out about Colo Nation and VGC in general. It's a great format. Smogon, I always love Smogon, but they're both equal. They're all Pokemon. So get out, play both, have some fun with it, and hope you guys enjoy the video and the battle. Good luck to both teams, and here we go. My opponent's gonna send out his Greninja and his Charizard as I go for the Aerodactyl Lucario core lead I have. I'm gonna go for the Protect on this first turn. I don't really know what's coming at me, and I don't feel like showing my Mega yet, so I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. It does end up missing the Charizard, which is really not good for me, but I do get the Greninja up to a third of damage, and it flinches. As the overheat goes into the Protect of the Lucario, so I'm safe on that bet. I'm gonna Mega Evolve here. I just want to get off some damage real quick. Kind of just do what I can against my opponent. As he Mega Evolves into Charizard Y. And that Charizard Y is gonna come out now. And the Sun is gonna get boosted up. So I go for the Bullet Punch here. It's going to hit the Greninja. Not going to do too much damage, but it is going to get me to the range where I might kill with another Rock Slide. So the Greninja goes down, I think, and the Charizard goes down with a critical hit on the 4 times damage. So unfortunately for my opponent, the Charizard is knocked out, as well as the Greninja, and my opponent is down 4-2. As Wolf's Tail, the Lucario comes out, and Sheer Snow comes out with the Abomasnow. Snow Warning comes up, and the Hail does end up coming here. I'm going to use a Protect here. I expect an Ice Shard, and I don't want to deal with one, as I use the Close Combat, and I do hit that Abomasnow, which does knock out the Abomasnow with the 2 times damage from the Ice type against fighting moves. Grass does not resist fighting, which allows me to knock out that Abomasnow. My opponent here will use his own Close Combat on my Lucario, and that is going to do the same thing right back. It's going to knock out my Lucario right there, so I basically traded one Pokemon for another. And my opponent made a really good play there. It was really great, especially for a young player, to do the whole sacrifice one for the other move. And I'm glad that he didn't trigger my Aerodactyl, because that was a smarter move on his part. As I do send out my Staraptor here, I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. And I know that Lucario, I don't believe Lucario can flinch with Steadfast. I think this is a Steadfast set, so I go for my own Close Combat on my Staraptor, and my Staraptor is able to knock out that Lucario. And that is going to be the end of Game 1. So that was our first battle. It was a really great battle, and I enjoyed it. And I'm actually going to do all 3 battles in the same video, so I hope you guys do enjoy the second battle. And here we go, guys. Best of luck. Now, my friend Dan was sitting next to me too, and he actually did a couple of moves for me. But it was a really good battle regardless. As we do see the Altaria and the Trevenant come out in the field, and I have not seen Altaria in a while. I had it in my mind because I used to play Smogon, the Smogon defensive set, and I did not expect any offense coming from that Altaria. As I see the Frisk come out from the Trevenant. I'm gonna Mega Evolve now into my Lucario. I just want some quick, simple damage off. And I'm going to use a Bullet Punch right here. I'm going to go for the Trevenant, and I'm going to bring that thing down to just over half as I get the Thunder off onto the Altaria. And that is going to do just under half damage as I get the Paralyze, and he gets to use the Draco Meteor, which I do not see coming, but that Draco Meteor just comes out of nowhere, smacks my Lucario. Even though it's not very effective, I did not see that coming at all. Special attack drop though is not going to help him at all as he uses the Phantom Force. and I do make a mental thing here. I forget that it goes through Protect, and I use Protect anyway. As I use the Thunder, it avoids the Altaria first of all, and the Phantom Force is going to come and hit the Raichu. So that is going to almost kill my Raichu off as he gets the Paralyze, and I feel so bad right here. Because he does get the Paralyze as I switch out my Raichu now. And Dan gets involved somewhere at this point, I think. But I'm going to switch into my Wigglytuff here. I'm going to use the Bullet Punch, and that is going to go and hit the Altaria. Almost kill it, but not quite, as the Horn Leech does attack my Wigglytuff and heal itself quite a bit. That Trevenant gets a little bit of healing from there. So I am max HP on that Wigglytuff as the Moonblast comes. That Moonblast is going to go hit my Lucario. The special attack drop, though, does not help at all, as I use the Bullet Punch, go for the Altaria, knock it out. So down goes the Altaria here. Phantom Force is going to come out now. And I don't know what it's hitting. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, avoids the attack. He's going to send out his Charizard now. And he's going to Mega Evolve the Charizard to Mega Charizard Y. As the Drought does come up. And I'm going to go for the Protect on my Lucario. And he's going to use a Blast Burn onto my Lucario, which I did not see that either. That was a really great move. He's going to use a Phantom Force, and that is not going to affect my Wigglytuff because I am part normal. And I get the Paralyze again, and I feel like I keep getting Parallax on this kid, and I feel bad. But I go for the Quick Guard because Dan reaches over and he presses a couple of buttons on my thing, and I get the Horn Leech, which is able to hit my Lucario. Doesn't do too much damage, but does heal up his Trevenant. I'm going to get off the Hyper Beam on the Trevenant because Dan tried to do that for me. And the Paralyze is going to come and paralyze that Charizard. I'm going to use Close Combat here, knock out the Charizard, which is going to lower my defense and special defense. And he's going to go for the Phantom Force again. I use Flamethrower here, avoiding the Trevenant and getting no damage off as he sends out his own Lucario. And I'll get the Quick Guard going here. And he goes for Extreme Speed, which is guarded. Use the Phantom Force, and it does hit my Lucario. And that is going to knock out my Mega Lucario. Because it broke through that. And I'm going to go for the Flamethrower here. Which is going to hit the Lucario and knock it out in the sun. So I have my Raichu still. My Raichu is going to come out now. I'm going to use Thunder, and it's going to avoid the Trevenant. Trevenant's made of a Phantom Force. I'm going to go for the Hyper Beam, and I hit my own Raichu because Dan reached over again. I get the crit on my Raichu, and my Raichu does go down. So now I have my Wigglytuff on the field. And I send out my Mamoswine here. So I go for the Icicle Crash, which does hit my Wigglytuff. Knocks out my Wigglytuff. Dan. Thanks, Dan. I'm just kidding. But, I do get the Phantom Force to hit that, Mamoswine. I'm gonna use an Earthquake here. And that is unfortunately not gonna kill this Trevenant. And my opponent is gonna be able to use a, another move which should knock me out on this turn. He goes for the Horn Leech, easy kill on the Mamoswine, and he's going to be able to knock out my Mamoswine and take round 2. That was a really great match. Thank you, Alexander, for that. And we're going to go right into round 3 from here. It was a really good middle match, and thanks, Dan. You really contributed to the match, and I mean that bottom of my heart because you actually did some really nice. And it was a really great experience actually battling some of the younger kids at the event. It was great. You know, we used to beat them too. You know, I'm 19 and he's like 16 or something. Dan is. So we're gonna go to round 3 now, and best of luck to both teams. Here we go. And I'd like to thank Alexander again for giving me permission to post this on my channel. I did let him see this, so if you're watching, Alexander, this is for you. As he sends out the Altaria and the Trevenant, I'm gonna go for the Raichu and my Lucario. And that Trevenant is going to fresh both my Pokemon. Protect is going to come out right away. I want to be a little defensive with this thing. I don't know what Altaria else has. So I go for the Thunder as I did the second round. And I'm going to go on to the Altaria again. I get a crit on that, and I do a lot of damage as he goes for the sky attack on that Altaria, and he uses Horn Leech on my Lucario. I'm gonna send out my Aerodactyl here. I don't want to end up losing my Lucario to the sky attack, and I'm gonna use Thunder again, which is gonna hit that Altaria, knock it out, prevent it from using sky attack anyway. And the Trevenant is gonna go for the Phantom Force. Gonna send out his Charizard Y here. I'm not particularly afraid of going through my Sash because I am faster than Charizard Y. Even as an Aerodactyl, even with the Charizard Mega Evolution, you know, I'm still faster, base speed, plus the Jolly nature and such. But I'm gonna use Thunder. I'm going to have it avoid the Charizard, go for the Rock Slide. Trevenant avoids it, of course, but I'm still gonna get it off on the Charizard at least, allowing me to get that kill on the Charizard. And he's gonna go here and use Phantom Force now on my Raichu, which is gonna leave it at 29 HP again. I believe it was a first round thing too. He's gonna send out Lucario now. I'm gonna go for Protect, and he'll be going taking a Thunder, but he does avoid the attack. Uses Dragon Pulse on Aerodactyl. Phantom Force comes again. Keeps wanting the Vanish instantly. I'm just like, okay, man, whatever you want. I don't mind. But I'm gonna withdraw my Raichu. I don't want to lose it right now. I don't particularly mind letting Aerodactyl take the hit, as I send out my own Lucario. I'm going to go for the Protect again, hoping for the double Protect. I don't get it. He uses the Extreme Speed though, which does break my Sash. And he doesn't get his damage off on my Aerodactyl as he hits the Lucario with the Phantom Force, leaving it with 49 health. And I'm going to Mega Evolve here. And with that, I should be able to get off heavy damage here. I'm going to use Rock Slide, trying to get the flinch going, trying to make sure I can just survive this. I do a lot more damage to the Trevenant than I do the Lucario, but I get the close combat off, which knocks out this Lucario here. And I believe that gives me the 3-to-1 advantage. No, 3-to-1 or 4-to-1? It might be 3-to-1, I can't remember. It might be 4-to-1, I don't know. 3-to-1, I think. Whatever the advantage is, I do have the advantage at this point, and he's going to go for the Phantom Force again. And basically on this turn I can Protect, avoid the attack entirely. I'm just gonna Protect as well on my Lucario so he can't hit me. And then on my next turn, all I really have to do is Bullet Punch, or even, you know, I have to Bullet Punch with Lucario, but then I can just Rock Slide. But I forget that Phantom Force breaks through the protection, and it actually allows him to pick up the kill on my Lucario. And we have 3-1 advantage. The Mammoth Swine does come out, however, and at this point, it was just a matter of Rock Slide and getting an Ice move off, and then that was it. So as you can see, he barely survives that, and then I use the Icicle Crash. I land the Icicle Crash somehow, because with my luck, that move usually misses. And I am able to knock out the Trevenant, taking the best of 3 series, but it was a really great time with Alexander. He made some really good plays. The Altaria set in Game 2, the Draco Meteor just caught me off guard. I didn't see it coming. It's some really interesting sets, so if any of you juniors and seniors, and even when this kid gets the Masters, see this kid, he's something to watch for, because he's got some surprising sets, some really great skills, and I was really happy to be able to battle him. So if you're still watching at this point, which I hope you are, because that was a great series of battles, please like, comment, share, subscribe, get the word out about Colo Nation, all the social networks, you know, get VGC out there, get Colo Nation out there as I get more content for you guys. And thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate it as always, and this is Al, your ColoKing, thanking you, and I'm checking out.